It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. One of the fun players to watch tonight, Isaiah Thomas. He was the last player selected from his draft class of 2011. But, Shaq, I bet GMs want to redo on that one, man. He can just dominate games offensively.
You know, he's not really tall. He's 6-something, not above 6'4", but this guy's fearless. You know, his speed and quickness of the release of the shot, he can get a shot anytime. And what I really like about him, he's gritty. He'll fight you.
If he's more than 5'11",
Worldwide, Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
And, you know, for the Bulls, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high, trust me, but it has not bothered them one bit.
Greg, you know, I think it's really fueled their fire. They want to be the alpha dog. They love everybody hunting them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Blair. And it's Crowder in at the three. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Thomas with the ball. Passes it to Blair. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Sullinger is screen on Antetokounmpo. Thomas, that's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Here's Thomas. Can't get it to go. And in Chicago the other way. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
That one goes.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Watch out.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Up top, Sullinger. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And, boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And that one's good. Freak.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Thomas. Out left to the wing. Crowder. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bulls leading by 8. Left side, Butler. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Freak dishes to Butler. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Sullinger, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Celtics shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The free throw's good from Sullinger. Last game for the Magic.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Freak. That's good. Freak's got 13.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Look, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. He already has 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Blair, the screen. And Thomas, here we go. Cannot hit. And the Bulls going the other way now. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. All alone. And it's Boston with another. Chicago leading. Here's Freak. And the foul called on DeJuan Blair. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Freak passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Freak. DeJuan Blair grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sullinger with the bucket.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Here's Laverne. Banked in off the glass.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Kaminsky is checked in for Chicago. The Celtics also with a sub. Hezonja's checked in. Now here's Bradley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hezonja's shot is off. Chicago has gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the pick. Butler against Bradley. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Crowder. Fires at the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. First in scoring, first in assists. And they were also #1 in steals. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
And that one's good. Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's a screen. Back to Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 24.